What is up? What is up, everybody? I may need to do it the other way around. Yeah, let me flip. There it goes. I haven't worn my drawing glove in a while. I've got this new, I say new, I've had it for a couple weeks, several weeks now, maybe even a couple months now. What up, what up? I've had this new drawing screen on my iPad for what's up? Let me make sure I'm on multi-stream so I can see everybody's. Okay. Because I'm doing both right now. But yeah, I've got this new screen. It's like that Instagram ads got me. You know, they talk about that the rock screen or whatever. And I've been using it because I had a different Apple Pencil. No, actually, I had the nibs that came with it too. And I ended up dropping my pencil and it scuffed the very tip. And so I ended up like scratching it a little bit. And so I had to like go to the alternate tip that came with it. Feeling extra depressed, but you're here. Oh man, I hate that. Hey, we all go through them times. It happens to all of us. It's a part of being human. It's a part of being human, I guess. Everybody deals with it. People that don't deal with depression like at all. Are you serious? Whoa. No. No, you have to talk to somebody or something. The world is much better with everyone in it, I promise. I promise. What's going on? If you don't mind talking about it. You know, I have felt a lot of the same feelings. I felt before that, just like that, like nothing I do matters, you know, and that anything I do will never amount to anything. I've dealt with that a lot, and it's just like the weight of everything going on in my life just really starts to weigh down on me, and it's like you do a lot of work and you don't see any growth, you know. You're not seeing the fruits of your labor. I completely understand that. And to be honest with you, yeah, I mean, that's a hard thing to kind of just like think your way through, because like even for myself, I don't have a whole lot of viewers that come in here and talk to me, you know what I mean? I don't have a whole lot of people that stop by. I don't have a whole lot of people that read my stuff and whatnot. And it's a lot of work doing things like this, you know. It's the same way whenever we make games. And I put like so much time into it, and so much creative energy and so much of myself into it, that I put so much of myself into it that whenever you put it out there in front of people, it just doesn't come back the same way that you put it out there. And you hope for so much more than what you have, you know. You hope for so much more than what it's given you, you know. So I mean, I understand, you know. I completely understand. It's kind of a part of the curse of the artist. Like, a lot of people don't really talk about that just a whole lot. And they do, but they don't really like get into the weeds of it. Where, like, yeah, we create stuff because we enjoy it, and we want to see the things that we make out in the world. You know, we want to see those kinds of things, because a lot of people make stuff and they share it with people, and they get the feedback that people like it, and, you know, sometimes you get the feedback that people hate it. But, and then again I say, but there's an awful lot of us, I say us, because me included, where you just hear nothing at all about anything, you know? Like here recently, I heard like one of my first compliments about the story, and about another one that I ended up writing, and I'm like, I've not heard much. This mug does not have eyebrows. I've not heard much from it, but the thing is, I, a long time ago, had to find it within myself to say that regardless what happens, who comes by to see it, who reads the stuff that I do, who plays the games that I make, I'm going to make it anyways. Because I don't make it for the reason for people to enjoy it. I make it because I enjoy making it, and that's anything. I put it out there because I feel like people will enjoy it. But if no one ever read my comics, if no one ever read anything that I ever put out, if no one ever watched my videos, if no one ever listened to what I had to say about anything, I would still do it because I enjoy doing it, you know? And this was something I was actually thinking about a little bit earlier today, is that what happens whenever you stop enjoying it? Because I have had plenty of moments in my lifetime, I mean plenty, where I didn't enjoy what I was doing. Whereas I started to, you know, I started off enjoying it, and then I went through long phases where I didn't really enjoy it that much. And some I've been thinking about here recently. Like, I don't have like an answer for that yet, but I thought about doing like a sit down video talking about it. Like, what does that mean, you know? And so, like, for me, this is about to get deeply personal for a second. But this story that I'm making right now, it's called Am I Human? That's what it's called. Because I have a lot of issues mentally where sometimes I wonder if I am or not. And I wonder Like, do I feel the same way that other people feel about certain things? And do I experience life the same way that others around me experience it? Because I don't feel like I feel emotion very, very strongly. I'm just not that kind of person, right? I'm not the kind of person that, like, whenever things happen, I don't feel emotions super strong. It's like the last time that I felt super strong emotion was when we found out that we was expecting my daughter. And that was like one of the last times that I felt like super strong emotion for an extended period of time. And you know, you hear people talk about stuff and talk about their experience and how they feel about things, and it just makes you wonder, it's like, am I a machine? You know? Like, what am I? You know? Why don't I feel the same way that other people feel about certain things? I'm like, yeah, I'm able to be very logical about a lot for that reason, and I try to be. I try to use it to my advantage if I can. That being said, it don't always work out that way. Sometimes I wish I was a little bit more of an emotional creature, but I'm not. And so whenever I decided to make this comic and make it an actual thing, I can't write without putting at least some bit of myself in the character. If I'm writing a character, there is something about that person that is from me, right? If I can't do that, then I can't. If I can't do that, I'm just. I can't get inside their headspace. He said sometimes I feel like I'm too emotional, so I just hide all my feelings. I feel like a lot of people probably feel that way. You've got to have some kind of outlet to do that, because bottling it up, my wife taught me that bottling up my emotions is only hurting me, and I tried to let it out in some way, and it doesn't always end up for the best. I'll say it that way. I can be a hothead sometimes, and I can be difficult to be around sometimes. And that's why. It's because I just bottle things up. But if I can tell you anything, if I can give you any kind of bit of advice, right? Yeah, I understand that. I understand that a lot, actually. If I can give you any kind of advice, any kind of takeaway from the little bit of time in your day that you spend watching me draw, it would be this: it does get better if you just hold on and just keep moving forward, no matter what happens, no matter what comes across, no matter what presents itself to you during the day, during the week, during the month, during the year. If you just hold on and keep pressing forward, I promise you it will get better at some point. I promise you it will. Didn't expect to get all philosophical tonight. I feel like his face needs to be just a little bit bigger. Yeah, I'm glad you came by too and just stuck around for a while. You just never know the people that's on the other side of the screen, you know what I mean? Good. Yeah, go get you some rest for real. That kind of thing is very, very taxing on the mind and the body and the spirit. Anytime. For sure. For sure. We all need to help each other. It's all rough out there, and we all need to be on the same team, regardless if people have disagreeing ways of lives and beliefs and whatnot. To exist is to struggle and to suffer. And so we are all suffering together. And so we need to all be better to each other because everybody struggles. Everybody goes through something. Maybe I'll be able to tune in. I get the notifications and it's just never really like good for me to tune in. So maybe I'll be able to. So I hope it goes great for you, and I hope everything works out for you. My boy Guts, the struggler, exactly. That's why Berserk is the GOAT. That's why it's the GOAT. Because it's like whenever everything seems hopeless, you just keep going. Going. That's good. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Sometimes you just gotta keep busy so we can keep all the bad stuff out of your mind. Absolutely. You have a good one, for real. I don't know how best to draw the other side of his body right here. Don't choke, don't choke, don't choke. See now, this is actually uneven, so we're going to try to remedy this somehow. And maybe that'll be a lot closer. Filling my esophagus? For what? Because you finally beat the Abyss Watchers? Oh, you said you were getting philosophical. Did you have me on in the background while you was doing that fight? That's why you won. That's what it was. Poor Brant was wanting to play tonight. Apparently he's stuck in an area, and I'm like, dog, I stream on Monday nights. Which we beat Deacons. I'm gonna have to like this whole next area that we're about to have to go through. We got to go through Fair and Keep, and that's gonna be, ooh. Really? That's good. What is he having trouble with? How to extinguish? Yeah. Did he go get the stray demon on top of that tower? Yeah, he needs to go get that stray demon on top of the tower. He may not have ever even seen the ladder. It can be missed. You didn't do that run? I feel like for you it'd probably be easy, that run. But also, you're not really going for any kind of pyromancies or anything like that, or anything crazy. It's just a good way. It's a good chunk of souls that you can get up there. There might be an Estus shard up there too. I can't fully remember, but I think there is one. After the Abyss Watchers is the Catacombs of Carthus. It's Wolnir. You have to go to it's either a fireplace or an altar at the end of their room close to that bonfire. Because that's your bonfire for the Catacombs, is the Abyss Watchers. Did you already do Deacons of the Deep? Beat the Sage. Wow. What are you using for melee? Yeah, it's an awful area. A rusty thumb, apparently. Seriously, what are you using? Let me ask you this. Do you keep your staff in your offhand? Or do you switch between them? Right hand for both. Put your staff in your offhand. You can cast with your left hand. And then I'm pretty sure you can cast with your left hand. Like I'm 99, but I could be wrong. And then I'm trying to think. Do you have Orbic? Do you have him at Firelink right now? The magic vendor. Do you have the spell vendor? He's right before the sage. You talk to him and he jumps over to Firelink Shrine and can buy spells from him. His name is Orbic. Okay, so you got him. I'm trying to think. Do you have Magic Shield? Okay. Do you use Magic Shield? Yeah, a little. Okay. Have you used it for the Crystal Sage fight yet? Everything. You try using poisoning her yet? Or with the poison daggers and stuff? Actually, I think the Crystal Sage is a guy, regardless. Like the poison throwing knives. Are you using a shield of any kind? Even if you're wearing it on your back, like the grass crest. There's a pretty decent grind spot right before the Abyss Watchers. You can go in there to that temple to the side. I can't remember the name of the bonfire right now. There's a temple to the side where you go down and there's that crystal lizard down there, and there's that bonfire right there. You can use that bonfire to keep resetting the Dark Knights right there. Okay, that's a really good grind spot. Just keep leveling up until you get her. See, I'm just like, this is where me and Austin heavily disagree about a magic build. You have to have some kind of backup, something other, like a backup weapon or something. Like, I don't care what anyone says, anything. You can't just keep doing sorcery the entire game, because there's going to be some roadblocks that you're going to come up against that magic is just not going to touch. And you need some kind of secondary something that you kind of main and almost use magic as like to be able to put it in that secondary slot for a second. And Crystal Sage and Preorder Greatwood are very, very much that kind of boss. It's like my current character is heavy on faith. It's a heavy faith build, right? If I went up against Wolnir and try to use mostly faith, dude, I would be crushed. Even if later in the game, whenever you finally get to Rosaria, you have to respec. To me, it's worth it to dip into another stat for a little while, just to be able to have the damage output from another kind of weapon against something like a Crystal Sage. And this is where I know Austin would disagree, but the thing is Austin's that kind of player, right? Where he can main sorcery, a sorcery build, right? That's his play style. Magic is rough. It always makes you choose between Estus. Exactly. But you're a player much like myself, where you like big stick, big shield, and I'll hit you through your stupid fight animation, you idiot, you know? And trying to make that transition from what we're used to into something that Austin's used to is very, very hard. And that's why I'm like, you kind of have to have an off stat for a little while. I don't think that you're really going to have an issue, except for maybe when you get to Aldrich, you're going to have another issue there, because he's heavily magic and faith based, believe it or not. But I think you're going to have to not respec, but you are going to have to start dipping into another stat just to be able to get past that bit. And it could be to the point where you get that, whatever weapon that you're using, even if actually found a smooth way to beat Aldrich. How? What, get good? Ooh, interesting. Isn't that faith, though? Huh. Already have it. Interesting. How much int do you have to use it? How much intelligence? 27. I'm trying to remember what my intelligence is right now. It's not nothing. I know that much. It's not the base intelligence. I don't think it's 27. I have to grind so much to be able to level up at that point. I haven't leveled up in forever with that character. Honking. Really just heard that. Answer a question for me, Adam. A design question. Do you think that I should put like scribble words on these pages or anything? Or do you think that panel's good as is? It would look something like this. See what I'm saying? Maybe a little bit bigger than that. Okay. Size this up a little bit. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I think he was right. That does look better. It took me like no time to do, too. Just realized I'm like sitting here mouth breathing. I need to stop doing that. Like a freak. Just with the air in the mouth and the breath. Can you hear it? Is it coming over? Is it coming through the speaker? Like, is it coming through my mic? Me just going. Is it bad? Oh no? Okay, good. Thank God. Should be nice if I could draw a line I'm satisfied with. Okay. Good enough. can't remember how you're supposed to kill them. Because you can kill them. It's not the way that you think. I wonder if you could pestilence, if you could mist them. Put a couple mists in the doorway and it'll kill them. Because you can kill them and they drop either an undead bone shard or a Estus shard. They drop something like really good. See if you can mist them, because I really think that you can. Or I would think that you could. That sucks. There's a way you're supposed to be able to kill him, though. And I can't remember until I, like, see it. It's been a minute since I've been at the business end of them. Which there's that one towards the end of the catacombs of Carthus I was having to deal with. But that one's like the easiest one to deal with, probably. You just wait that one out and go. It's the one that's by all the rats and stuff. Before the bridge in front of Wolnir. East of that one. Which I just beat Pontiff's Beast too. I'm in Irithyll. I'm about to speed run through that mug so fast. If I can. Irithyll is annoying to have to go through. Yeah, you're at the bridge. Yeah, you're already there. You're like right there at it. So make sure you hit that bridge for them skeletons come after you, because they get you. They'll get you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Do not forget, man. I'm telling you, them suckers will get you. They got me last time I played through there, which I like literally just beat Wolnir like within the past couple of days on that run through. Had to make sure I had everything for Henri's quest line done before I went through, because you can mess it up. I'm gonna make his head a little smaller. Who did? Wolnir? Yeah, dog. You've got to have some kind of offhand, something like a secondary dip of something. Or do you not have like the magic weapons, like the sword spells and stuff? There's like 3 or 4. And I thought you get them like you should have them by now. I like the super huge one in Elden Ring. That one cracks me up. I think Elden Ring is a lot more friendly to sorcery only builds. Missed some stuff on Sandler here. Nope. There we go. Yeah, that's for sure. That's for true. Alright, let's get to doing some base colors. You're good. I said, oh, I agreed with you. That's pretty much it. And then I'm on to base colors. Done with it. Foot on this. Okay. Base colors are done. Or the flat colors, as they call it in the biz. Thank you, my man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it lots. You like that for real? It's actually a scene change, and it's kind of like an establishing shot. I cannot believe what I am seeing. I straight up missed you. Okay. Back to the audience, love it. What are you talking about? Oh, gotcha. Well, it switches eventually. Gives a nervous setting. Yeah, he's trying to figure out. In this scene, it doesn't get revealed yet what he's talking about, because she gets him back on track for what he's supposed to be working on. But he's trying to figure out how in the world Joe's brain is starting to work again. And he's like, I don't understand it. That's what it's going to say up in here, the top frame. She's going to like, don't you think you need to be working on his battery? Which, that's his battery right there. And he's like, yeah, you're probably right. He does kind of figure it out, though. He doesn't necessarily like figure out how it's working. He just figures out like what is working and what's doing it and whatnot, and what he's going to figure out. And it's actually in this volume that I'm doing right now that he figures it out. But that Joe is some of his power, like some of his electrical power, is being used, or like some of the things that's powering him is his actual brain now, and so he's about to be able to use some of his other weapons. If he can figure out how to do it. Because if logic core is empowering everything anymore. Like his own mind is starting to carry some of the weight. Though he still can't figure out why. And I don't even know if I want to explain why or not. Let that be something exclusively for the reader to theorize on. Because sometimes you need that kind of thing. Why is Joe's brain that's been dead for however long working again? Sometimes you don't have to answer everything, and it's almost better if you don't. Some of the most fun that we ever had with stories and whatnot is theorizing about it. So you gotta leave space for it, I guess. After I get done with this, it's going to be a couple speech bubbles, and we can call this page Dunzo. Okay. Go here. Yes. You stop that right now. Goes into what? Making the comic book in general? Like, yeah, but it's not really that bad. You know, as like if you enjoy it, it doesn't really, you know, it's like building something. It's not really that hard. It's not hard to do, and you just kind of enjoy the process as it goes, and you just slowly see it be built page by page. So it's like, it's not really that bad. I mean, yeah, a lot of work does go into it. Like, I couldn't imagine being someone like Kentaro whenever he was Kentaro Miura, whenever he was doing Berserk, and even doing monthly, you know, an average of 20 pages a month for a manga. I mean, yeah, it's doable, but at the level of detail that he had it, man, that's so much. But what I do like about it is that you're telling the story very slowly, and so you can change little things here and there as you kind of stew with it for a while, right? So it I don't know, I like it a lot, because the story would be different if I was trying to do this as like an animated series and somebody else was animating it and I was just writing it. It'd be quite different. But I can tell you this much, you end up doing a lot of drawing that you would like never really think that you would do doing comics. A lot of posing and a lot of angles and all that kind of stuff that I've never ever done before in my life. Like, a lot of the stuff I'm doing for the first time. I think I've done a little over 100. I'm somewhere between 100 and 120 pages deep total now, because part 1 has 82, I believe, and chapter 6 has 20 pages. And I'm on page, let's see, what page is this? This is page 13. This is how I've been naming it. The longer I do it, the less work it actually seems like. At first, it seems like an insurmountable amount of work. But as you keep doing it, it's really not that bad. So yeah, like, here's all the pages, and of course the little mixtures of other drawings that I've done. You can see this one right here, right there. So, you kind of just experiment with little different things here and there, and you learn little tips and tricks to kind of make it go a little bit faster. This is the last page. You get out of there. Last page of the last scene right here, where Dr. Glass breaks the table that he was sitting at, and he's just like, you need to replace the table again. And he kind of just walks off, and this guy's like, oh, thank God. Because Dr. Glass is a bit of a hothead, and this is where you learn that. He lets his temper get to him. See, that's where he smashes the table. So, but yeah, I got that page done, and we're done for the night, baby. I'm gonna hop on out of here, and you all have a great rest of your night. Have a great rest of your week. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to stream anymore this week or not. Good night, test your might. What are you talking about? Test your might. But yeah, and I'll holler at you all later. You guys have a great night. Thank you for hanging out with me. Peace, my friends, my family. Love you all. Adios.